I am Gisela Borioli. I am here in Venice for the Biennale with this exhibition about the fashion and the burqa as they can meet together and as they can give a message to young generation what will happen maybe in the future. The artist Flavio Lucchini, who is a very, very interesting personality. He was a great art director who launched Vogue and many other important fashion magazines in Italy, but he left the editorial world more than 20 years ago and starting to work in art fields, studying the dress not as something that covers you, but something that had a message inside, message that talk about society, about politics, about philosophy, about creativity, about future, about research, science, everything. And working with different style and different technique representing dresses, but dresses not as dresses, but as a metaphor of society. He arrived at the burqa, the veil, because now the veil is an image of woman when we can see all the day, or because from Sarkozy to the other president, we are talking about how they can stay in our society, or because we see some image of the war in other countries, or because there is they are around us. So with elegance, with irony, with mind, with clever mind, he was thinking about this new and old way to wear, new for us, but very, very old, because they are dressed from the past, but going in the future, because we see how the Islamic way is coming in our society. So more and more part of our city are full of people that still live in this way. So he started to do, just to think how the democracy of the fashion is a universal language. You can see Chanel or other brand all over the world, you know, and every woman can buy or wear a dress or a perfume, or doesn't matter what, Chanel or other brand, and to feel similar a model, I don't know. So the Chanel as a brand together with images is something a shock, when oblige you to think what to do. And he worked with different technique. So he worked with pictures, when he treated on the computer, uses a mouse as a brush, and you see this especially in other kind of artworks like this. This is not a picture. When you see the crowd, they are not a picture. It's not a picture multiplied. It's just a single woman, put one different from the other, put one behind, close to the other, to have a big composition, to have a crowd that can show as a world full of this kind of woman. And when you work with the language of publicity, the advertising, because there is a kind of advertising, the language of painting, there is a painting intervention, and so the language mix. There are some works where the photo, always written, is united to the calligraphy, because they ask, you see this in some portrait where you see the woman, you don't see the face, but there is a name inside at the base, so you see no face, but she's Susan. And another is no face, but she's Leila. So the calligraphy helped to understand this other message. So I think it's an interesting way to communicate it, a part of our world and a part of and how the culture can stay together. Don't be afraid of the culture, but start to see how you can communicate with them. I think when the crossing of the culture is the most important thing at the Biennale, because the new world are the new space, the new place where to look. I don't think when we can express, our Western people, express so much now. We have already done. I think there's a new idea become from Far East, Middle East, South America, other countries when was poor before some years ago, and now have the instrument to communicate, to give our feeling, to give our not our, to give their feeling, their soul. So, and Flavio Lucchini especially was very impressed from Middle Eastern art. And I think they can add something with another mysticism, another way to see the world, but at the same time, we start to live in now big world. I think the world is one, so it doesn't matter. For now, we still think with another country, but it's a one only world, and with internet, it's really one. There are no distance between us. And I think they are a big confidence. Personally, I think the most interesting thing in this Biennale is the new words. A nice, sweet eyes looking at this woman is not in a critic. It's just before thinking about our world.